Oh, right. It's August 16th, and yeah, sorry. I ended up taking like a 2-hour second nap, which, so if you see me like wiping sleep out of my eyes, that's why. But I did bring a cleaning cloth because I know how prone I am to freaking still touching these lenses, which, that's a Monster Hunter one. Anyways, yeah, and hopefully my bed head isn't horrible. But so, for this week's intro, I actually was like, let's talk about specialized plates, because especially in this state, there's a bunch of them, and I was actually found a couple because I was digging for, this old thing. What is that? That's something to do with the World Series. Oh, I don't even know if you can put it under light. There is. We gotta get it to focus. Will it ever focus? Maybe not. There it goes. That's got the 4-3 D-backs over the... Which also, by the way, man, they either got better at this or they spent more. I got this last week, which, having limited energy is another thing, which we're going to see how we do it, because I don't feel 100%, but we're still making this video. But yeah, so I was digging around to find my old, smaller World Series replica that they gave away, and I came across some old specialty plates, and yeah, it's Arizona, so there's been a bunch, and yes, you are probably already like, wait, there's an Alice Cooper one, and the Cardinals one, and yes, even the old Coyotes one is there, which I may have ordered, because, I'll explain once we get there. But look at all these things. Oh, dude, there's even a Phoenix Rising one in here, and the Suns one is so plain now. But yeah, so I figured, what the hell, we could talk about some of these cool things, including, let's get that off my screen. We do not need to be, there we go. I don't want to be, an advocate for recruiting for certain. Anyways, but yeah, but I was finding some old plates, like the old Diamondbacks one, which, actually, speaking of, that one even got a little more, that's not horrible, but it's not great. But yeah, so you're gonna notice a theme here, and then we got oh wait, that's not mine. I don't know how that got in there. Anyways, also Frozen Empire, but Afterlife. Then yes, we get on to the Suns one, which at the time I thought was weird. This whole bright orange thing, and these are going chronological, so 2011. But yeah, now if we compare it here, you can see, where are you? There you are. That Suns one is just super plain. Whoop, wrong side, huh? That's what I get for being not a lefty. Now I like the purple and orange. Wish they'd actually bring it back. We could bring it back. And then, things were falling. We did end up doing a custom one with the Cardinals, which that design hasn't changed ever, apparently. But also, you're like, wait, what does that even mean? It was because it was a reference to Dan Marley there, number 9, one of my favorite Suns player. Even though I'm wearing my Stoudemire jersey there. That picture will always haunt me, I guess. But yeah, so it turned out I didn't really like that and went with a more generic one. So, and then we finished, and this one is the last one, and yeah, 2016. I actually had of Coyotes stuff, and then, as you can see, I actually like, and of course I love the Kachino one. I still have it hanging up. I'm going to miss that team. So, actually, there we go. Hell, I even got the Kachina Roadrunners one, since they are becoming my, until Moreno probably moves them. It's all dumb. But, fucking, that plate is the one I want to remember on, not that realistic Coyote thing. But yeah, so I mean, license plates, right? I am tired, and I want to tell you about shows, though. This has always been my want to do, my one goal a week, is make these videos and get these concert calendars out to you to help you find some shows while I'm still dealing with this shit called long COVID. So yeah, I got shows to tell you about, so let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I'm recommending shows with at least one artist that I think fucking rules, and usually more, but you know, you never know. Plus, I always say every time, there's always bands that are complimentary to those awesome musicians, so you probably enjoy the whole night. So regardless, you're going to enjoy it, and of course, advocating, as I touched on there at the beginning, still dealing with long COVID, dealing with a stupid fucking chronic fatigue I fucking hate. Fuck, I don't even know what. I should have set an alarm. But still, I did not expect a 2-hour nap after. Yeah, 2 naps and 1's fine. Regardless, trying to advocate, especially as we're seeing a spike. And it's a normal summer spike for some of you conspiracy theorists out there. I've seen at least one post. Every summer, if you've watched the trends, this virus spikes. It's not a fucking flu. It doesn't operate like other viruses where they more happen in the winter and cooler months. It happens throughout the year, which even more sucks. But yeah, so as things are spiking, especially here in Arizona and California, and I mean, across the country in general, but we're, I think, in the higher a little bit. So I always advocate to wear a mask if you're going to be indoors. Watching a show helps make the spaces more inclusive for our immunocompromised friends, for our bands that are on tour, so they have less chance and risk of having to cancel or postpone, all that kind of fun stuff, and just makes the space more welcoming. Because everyone loves to watch a fucking show and not walk away with a fucking virus and hopefully not 2 years of a fucking symptom. No, I'm not bitter. But that's why I just look at this sparkly replica and then I just feel better because sparkly things are cool. It's so crazy. After that one 22 years ago they gave away, like, they seem to have went all out. Regardless, so please do what you can to lower the risk of spreading COVID or any of these fucking diseases. Be nice and courtesy and all those words that are gonna escape my brain right now. We're gonna minimize something. There we go. Yeah. Fuck. Things are escaping my brain. That's the brain fog is. It really feels like a trial run. So regardless, case in point, do what you can to lower the risk to you and others around you as just a courtesy to everyone. Of course, if you're not being grumpy and upset at me at this point, and you're still liking what you're watching, be sure to like this where you're watching it, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads. I didn't say that other streaming place this time. Haha, victory. But yeah, wherever you're watching it, be sure to like it. And if you're watching it on YouTube, of course, hit that subscribe button. And thank you, everyone. We are at, like, was it 414 when I last checked of subscribers. And we're getting up there, which means one day I'm going to get ad revenue, which is still going to take a little bit of time. But still, it's some extra money. But I don't make any ad revenue off these. So, of course, the other things you can do is, if you're watching on Facebook, there is the stars, I think they're called. And you can tip me. Or you can go to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. There's even $1 a month tier. There's a $5 a month tier. And there's even more. For whatever you're willing to, I appreciate it. Consider, like, tipping me, helping me out. Also, if you have to, use the Patreon app. But starting in, like, November, they're going to be, Apple's fucking 30% cut is fucking stupid. So we're going to figure out. But yeah, go through the website, go through the Android app, go through anything but the Apple app if you can. Patreon.com/everyshowjoe, though you can find me under Every Show Joe if you look on there too. The other cool thing you can do that it helps support is hosting costs for, my website, everyshowjoe.com, where I got pictures and stuff. I bet you I could probably bring this up again, huh? Let's see. This is so engaging. Oh, I don't have it in here. Oh, never mind. I thought I had. Oh, I could probably. Haha. And I could plug this right on the stream, and then it works. Yeah. There we go. Now you can see it. Yes, everyshowjoe.com. You go over there. You can click around. We're gonna find out if this is broken. I gotta make sure. Oh, yep, I gotta bring it back up. But there is a store link where you can actually pick up stuff, and you can see some of my photos I've taken over time, and also, my 2-year reflection on all COVID is on here, and you can actually even find links to the concert calendars and text versions. I should actually show you guys this more often, huh? But yeah, you can find the full list versions that I'm reading off of, like this is last week's, all on there. So, of course, yeah, reshojo.com. They should probably show this off maybe, right? Of course, yeah, check that out free. And once I get the store link back working, you can pick up an Shoujo shirt and support it that way too. But patreon.com/Shoujo, you can go support if you want to throw me a tip or whatever. And then the other thing to mention one other thing before I jump into that other thing, because, we're just talking about other things. Of course, the music you're hearing under this week's episode is Redoubt off their new EP. The song is called Nothing, so go check them out. But the other thing is what I like to say every fucking week. Fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, fuck sexism, fuck all this hateful bullshit, dehumanizing, trying to take away basic human rights. Bullshit. We're just going to use the word. Of course, also, as I can show here, there is a section on here on the website. You can find links to all the stuff that I like to mention, and if you want to get involved and all that kind of stuff, including Arizona for Abortion Access, where they have, I should update that description, but where you can see things involved with the petition that got it. We've got it. It's on the ballot in November to codify abortion rights, reproductive rights, as a state amendment in our Constitution here in Arizona. So fuck yes. But you can go find that. Link Support Air in Action. You see on there. You see Black Lives Matter, the Phoenix one. So you can see activities to get involved with. Stop API Hate. FirstNations.org for that. 1 in 10. Like a bunch of awesome stuff. ACLU's on here. RAIN. Abortion Fund of Arizona for another resource. And I even got the Feed Phoenix. Now if you can see what I was talking about. Punk Rock Saves Lives, Project Hope, like a bunch of awesome stuff to be proactive in and get involved in, and, just awesome stuff to help people and make this place just a better place. And that's what we really want to do. So throw that out there, of course. And of course, you want to support your favorite musicians, your favorite artists, always with us in spirit. Andy Warpigs, I had to wear this. I had to wear it. I really love it. Did I bring it to? I think I ran to it. Regardless. Go support your favorite musicians, your favorite artists. Go buy their merch, buy their shirts, buy their CDs. Go buy them. You don't have to buy a physical thing. Go on their Bandcamps. Just go to their merch booths. Go to their websites. Directly support them for the best and most contribution to them. But Bandcamp works too. One of my favorite places to go buy albums, because you can also download them and put them on. I'm sure you're streaming it, but put them on your phone. If you go, lose self-service, then you're, well. Then again, and getting with the times, a lot of them allow you to download them. Regardless, you can get MP3 copies if you prefer. Plus, you can stream them through the Bandcamp app, all that fun stuff. And you're supporting your favorite musicians. So yeah, there's some awesome stuff there. Of course, NEVA, the National Independent Video Association, I throw out every week too if you want to support them. And then, yeah, we got some awesome stuff. We got some awesome shows to tell you about, which we'll start with tonight. It's still Friday as of this recording. We're just going to start with Veronica Everhart, with Slugbug, with Belgium Tree at Crescent Ballroom, with their amazing burritos and tacos and food in general. 7 p.m. though, you can go check them out, which should be an awesome show. Then there's Dread's debut EP show with Echoes and Ashes, Turn Zero, The Spacers, Arsenic Kitchen over the Nile Underground, 6:30 p.m. Arthur Ruezo with Rad Pinker, Deus Yancey at the Nile Coffee Shop, 7 p.m. Got Gabo Fayuka at the Bree Tap Room, 8 p.m. Birds and Arrows with Chrome Rhino, Baby Dog at 191 Tool down in Tucson if you're looking for some awesome, 7:30, and one at the Yucca Brethren of venues of bars. Of course, Yucca North in Flagstaff. The main Yucca North drag here in Tempe. But did you know they also own Copper Jackalope in Cottonwood, and the Scavalinas, Bocat, and DJ LaRue are playing up there. So hopefully you're up there supporting them, checking out that awesome Yucca-related bar and awesome music in it, 7:30 p.m. Plus, Scott Klopstein, if you're hanging at home like me, looking for something to watch, twitch.tv/Scott Klopstein, 9 p.m., which you might know from the Littlest Man Band. You might have known from Real Big Fish for many, many years, and you just might know him because he's awesome and super, super nice. Pictures on my website when he played a house here. Anyways, shameless plug. So yeah, some awesome stuff. And then we move into Saturday with some good stuff. Because for one, we got Chrome Rhino, we've got Birds and Arrows up from Tucson here in Phoenix, and the Woodworks at Last Exit Live. They're back from being closed for the summer with shows once again, so you can go check that out, 7 p.m. Then another pleasure. If you've never watched Bob Log III, Bob Log III is an experience. Not Devo-like, but it's still an experience and just fucking great. Bob Log III is playing with the Rebel set at the Valley Bar, 7 p.m. And then we got the Psycho Trashabilly Night with Trash Can Romeos, the DeVillains, and Downhill Fast over at Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. Then another really cool one. I mean, they're all really cool. We got the Breakup Society with the Madcaps, with the Lonesome Wilderness, Chopper Dance, 9 p.m., which is a rough estimate because there's no time on that flyer. Put times on your flyers. But yeah, 9 p.m. we're going to take a stab at. And then if you want to go over to Time Out Lounge, you can do the Trashabilly and the Fast 86ers, Helling Mill, and Kiss the Red Army over at Time Out Lounge, right? Just Kitty Corner, is that the right? Is it Kit T or Kit D? I'll look that up one day. But regardless, that's over Time Out Lounge, 7 p.m. Plus, I don't care too much for the headliner, but the openers on this one are really good. Filters in Town, playing with Gem, with Ring Finger No Pinky. Let's see. Well, that's... wait, no, that's not what that means. Regardless, if it's on my pinky. Weston Smith and Let Alone over at Marquee Theater, 6 p.m. an early start, so plan ahead. And then Sunday, it's just take it easy. It's still summer months, so a lot of lighter touring. But Bite Me Bambi's usually streaming over on their Twitch at 2 p.m. I'm going to go check when Talina's UK tour is, because I'm sure that means there won't be streams that week. But regardless, there's some awesome stuff there. We got Monday, we got Riley Downing with Katie May and Taylor Glasheen over at the Rebel Lounge for 8 p.m. or at 8 p.m. for an awesome pair of openers at least. And I'm sure Riley Downing is just as awesome as the openers. And then, of course, Scott Klopstein streaming on his Twitch, 9 p.m. Tuesday, we got a little bit more. We got Womanish Girl with Ghost in the Willow and Significant Others at the Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. We got the Arcadian Wild with the Senators over at Crescent Ballroom and their amazing food, 8 p.m. We got Chris Murray doing his Bluebee live stream over on his Facebook, 5 p.m. We got Bite Me Maybe doing the morning shift on their Twitch, 7 a.m. So, when you're working, or maybe before you're working, tune in and request stuff. And then Wednesday, we've got Ian McConnell with Joey Gutos and Sarah Summer over at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Scott Kloppenstein over on his Twitch, twitch.tv/Scott Kloppenstein, 9 a.m. I'm just going with it. But yeah, you can go tune in. He takes on the morning shift for Wednesday and Thursday. But moving on to Thursday, of course, there's a pair of cool shows too. We got Dead City Revival with the Fast 86ers, Rev Dev, and Jack O'Seen Allen at the Rebel Lounge. That might be Alien and a typo. But 7:30 p.m. find out if it's a typo, and I'll try to fix it in the notes, like on the website I showed again earlier. We also got Ghost Moon with What If for Robots and Navi at the Dark Side, 7 p.m. in Tempe. Navi, G-N-A-W-V-Y, not any of that Avatar stuff that rips off the real Avatar that we know as The Last Airbender. Hopefully, it looks blush. I hope. I'm trying to get the colors right. Regardless, moving on, we got Scott Klopstein over on his Twitch, 9 a.m. also. Plus, Friday, we've got actually a lot of good stuff. First off, we're going to put it at the top because Spike is the best frontman, one of the best, that I've seen in punk rock. So we've got to put it on. It is Me First and the Gimme Gimmes with the Schizophonics, which that just like elevates it already. And then Still Animals, but I actually don't know. And I know Gimme Gimmes have an interesting track record of less orthodox opener, I think that's the way to put it. But I can definitely recommend Schizophonics, so you'll want to make sure you're there by then. Still Animals, I assume, will be good. And then that's all at the Van Buren at 8 p.m. We also got a pulse-pounding punk presentation. Say that 25 times. Well, fast. We're not going to. It's featuring the Desert Underground, Gacy Day Parade, TA80, and AG Session over at Time Out Lounge, 8 p.m. We got Liar's Handshake. Playing another show at TT Roadhouse in Scottsdale, 10 p.m. So you could actually hit some of these shows and then catch Liar's Handshake. You could probably catch maybe a little bit of Gimme Gimmes and then jump over there. I'm just saying. Throwing out suggestions. Also, they have the best punk jukebox in Phoenix, is what I know about TT Roadhouse. So yeah. And then we also got, of course, Tell All Your Friends with An Awful Mess with Insomniacs at the Last Exit Live, 7:30 p.m. Plus, there's still more. We've got Plush. I should have said just, and Plush. There's still more. Right? But we got Plush with Jane in the Jungle, Stereo Rex, Crescent Bottom, 7 p.m. Jane in the Jungle. Fucking is the reason it's on here. They fucking rule. And then if you're looking for an escape from the heat, we've got at least a little cool thing, 7:30 p.m. Dusk Music Festival Summer Sessions with one of our own Phoenix musicians escaping the heat for a little bit. Veronica Everhart up there with Sierra Bryan at the Orpheum up in Flagstaff, 7:30 p.m. And of course, Scott Class Night streaming 9 p.m. over on his Twitch. So yeah, there is some awesomeness. I miss having energy drinks. I haven't had one in 4 months, something like that. Yeah, I've been doing this. That's also why I'm sluggish. I'm trying to be healthier about all this shit. But, man, caffeine helps me get through some of these videos in the past. But I'm still powering through, so. Yeah, so there's some awesome stuff. There's some awesome shows that I think you'll probably love. You'll probably enjoy if you get out to them. Share them. The bands love when you share them. Spread the word of all the ones that you're like, this band fucking rules. Get there early. Share the early bands. Like, I was so annoyed when, who was it? Jawbreaker came to town and, fucking, come on, Braid. Oh, God. We're escaping. The band is escaping me. They were just here, too. But there was an opener that no one mentioned. And then there was Joyce Manor. Well, also, strangely, many people didn't mention. I'm like, what the fuck? Get there early. Spread the word. They're all awesome. And my brain will not return that band. I know. I can imagine their singer, Donnie. And I can't think of the band right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. But regardless, get there early. Spread the word. I am apparently dwelling on a pet peeve of at least watching social media living through some of you people over on your socials. But yeah, have fun out there. Be safe if you're drinking. Get a DD or rideshare. And yeah, we're going to see what I can do. Of course, every week is just more of a see how I feel and if I can make it anywhere. But I do have my hematologist follow-up on Thursday, so maybe we found something, hopefully. I just want to feel better. And then I'm going to get out to shows again. So have fun out there. Hopefully I'll have good news to post on Thursday. And yeah, take care.